I think you need to think that one through. If there was a magic button we could push and we could have portals. Maybe, you know what, because I think with my OCD brain, it goes wild
But
sometimes.
would you run into each other in the portals?
Dude.
So that's what whenever I think about these things, whenever I daydream about these things, there has to be a give and take. But
Everybody's
hitting people, smacking.
No, go back.
You should turn. Look, go back 3 steps. It's really dark in here. I don't want to play Tummy 6.
It'd be like when you respawn on top of someone. You're like, I'm in.
Welcome to The Cover, where 3 Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banner, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
Welcome to The Cover Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Wiggins. Before we dig in, I want to remind you, April 25th, Books and Brews, north side of Indianapolis. Claim your spot now. Literally pause the podcast. Actually, you probably can do it while you listen. Swipe up, put it to the side, open up Facebook.
Put your car in park.
Go to The Cover. Yeah, I think are we legally obligated to say that? Find The Cover on Facebook and join our live event. A live recording of Remember the Titans. Doors open 6:30. We start recording at 7. We have a special brew on tap for the evening. Marcus, can you tell us about
that? That sounds fun. I think I'm going to go to that.
You're going to be there? I'll be there.
West Coast IPA. Sunshine. Sunshine's from California.
Sunshine.
It's California.
What y'all looking at sunshine for?
I don't see any livestock out here. Can't wait to see
California Dreamboat.
Looks like you went to the zoo and made some friends, but here.
I would say your friends will already be there, but that's someone else's tagline. When did you guys come up? Were you sitting in the meeting and it was like,
Biff
that's
could have
it?
played Bertier, right? The guy who plays Biff, he could have played
Biff is an
Bertier.
all-timer.
Yeah.
Biff is an all-timer.
Yeah.
Biff's been in some stuff.
Yeah.
Alice, can't you see? That's my brother. See the family resemblance?
Man, you guys been watching it?
No.
You guys been prepping already?
I probably won't even.
I might not. Yeah, I might not even watch it.
Well,
I'm watching it right now in my head.
Considering how the first one went without watching it,
If I had to put this, I think we said this on the first episode, but if I had to start to finish, put a script together, I bet I could get 70-80% of the script of that movie, like written down.
sadly,
That'd be some fun Patreon content. Me and you trying to do that.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some sort of AI that could put together a game for us to like fill in the blank kind of thing.
Ooh, my sister and I used to be able to do that with I think it was It Takes Two. The Mary-Kate and Ashley. No, the movie.
Oh, the movie. Oh my gosh.
I think that was the movie that we used to be able to quote. It was either that or Parent Trap, the Lindsay Lohan one. It was one of the two of them. We used to be able to quote the whole thing.
Please don't tell people that.
one time Riley
Why not?
was
Mary-Kate and Ashley?
I was a child.
well, Riley was out of
Are
town.
you kidding me?
Oh, garbage.
Riley was out of town
Get outta here.
one weekend, so I got to pick movie night, and I sent her a picture, and I'm like, I'm so excited. The girls are gonna love this. I remembered this from being over at like my dad's house, and they
Like
were
Passport
watching this.
to Paris or something.
Dude, to grandmother's house we go. Riley was so pissed that I showed them the movie without her there. So angry.
The funny thing about my life and my wife is that I was probably the one that saw more Mary-Kate and Ashley movies than what Jessica did.
For sure. No doubt in my mind.
Jessica was probably watching like It or something. Children of the Corn.
You're hearing the voice of the man who is always to my left. His name is
Marcus Mangus.
And to my right is Sir.
Everyone knows you don't mess with history. You don't change history.
But
come on, Marty.
But your natural response is to save.
Yeah.
You know?
My name is Sir Remington Ramsey.
That's right. We answer 9 questions, sometimes almost every week, about one of your favorite books or movies. Sir Remington, what are we covering?
Marty McFly, a 17-year-old high school student, is accidentally sent 30 years into the past in a time-traveling DeLorean invented by his close friend, the maverick scientist, Doc Brown. This movie is Back to the Future, 1985 PG rating, 1 hour, 56 minutes runtime, starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and director Rob Zemeckis.
So you guys remember when in Endgame, in Endgame, when Tony Stark, or not Tony Stark because he's not there, when the Hulk, when he's explaining to all of those guys that like it's not like it works in Back to the Future.
Oh,
you guys remember
this?
Does
he quote Back to the Future? Does he say Back to the Future?
It's not him. It's Ant-Man that quotes Back to the Future because they're like, we're going to go back in time. We're going to screw up everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they're explaining to him how it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we get done with this movie and Reed starts explaining to me and Colby why this doesn't work from a time travel. And I'm like, Reed, you're ruining it, man. You're ruining it. Come on.
Was his logic the same as...
Honestly, I don't really get it. I don't really understand. I'm just like
his logic.
Yeah, I'm like he gets the Nate Fraser dream car. Okay, that's what he gets.
Exactly.
How did
Rob
Nate
Zemeckis
didn't get to do this movie
with some all timers, by the way. Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, which we've always done.
Yep.
Flight.
Oh yeah.
Which is a movie about addiction with Denzel.
I love that.
Zemeckis. What was it? Movie. He was director. He was what?
What? I mean, he was a writer on this. Okay, but he also directed it.
Yeah.
Director of Forrest Gump.
Time for the banana boat.
How was Spielberg involved with this?
He was just an executive producer.
Oh, got it.
Money is how he was involved.
Well, dude, I'll tell you what. The score will tell you Spielberg is involved.
Yes.
For sure. Without a doubt.
This was nominated for 4 Oscars, won 1. Do you guys know what they are?
No.
Visual effects?
Visual effects was the winner.
Let's go. There's back, baby.
3 other Oscars. I got some
3 other nominations.
I got some fun games for you this episode.
How about
3 other nominations?
Yes.
Costume design?
Nope.
Oh.
All the rest are sound and writing. So Rob Zemeckis got it for writing and screenplay, and then sound and music. Like original songs, Power of Love, like that's
an original song for this movie.
Yep.
Man.
Holy cow.
This
Power of Chubb.
This is literally a movie that can define an entire decade.
Totally.
Like when you think of 80s, and what's interesting is it was passed on
2 decades because it's also the 50s.
That's right,
dude.
That's right. It educates you about 2 decades. If you're a kid growing up in the 90s, which I was, you learned about the 50s and the 80s.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you were a skateboard company, how excited were you?
I didn't realize how many cuss words were in this. I'm sitting here watching this with Reed and Colby thinking, wow, they cuss a lot.
It's a lot of cuss words.
Yeah.
If you were a skateboard manufacturer at this time and this movie comes out, you're like, bro, jackpot.
We're about to win.
We're like, bump it up.
Yeah.
Bump it up. I wanted to ride a skateboard last night.
This scene right here is what inspired the drink.
They're sitting around the dinner table. Homeboy is wearing a Daniel Boone hat.
They just got their first TV. Dad fixes it. Oh, he's got a
Miller High Life. High Life.
The drink is called Family Meal.
Oh.
That's what the drink is called.
He's sitting next to his mom.
Coffee, Coke, and bourbon. So I think the idea behind the name of it is that
it encompasses everyone
it's got grandma, dad.
Milk in it. We need to put some milk creamer in it. Making it dirty.
Now you just got to grab my thigh and we'll be all set.
Is that where Wedding Crashers got?
This is.
Is Wedding Crashers actually a Back to the Future?
This is actually the scene where Nate got a little excited.
He loves the mom.
Loves
the moms.
Dude, is that the guy that's in Bronx Tale?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think so. I mean,
Brett, let's go. We haven't even covered Bronx Tale.
Don't get too excited. I don't know for sure.
But. It's the mobster in Bronx Tale that turns him.
Hey Brett, I've never seen Bronx Tale.
Dude, I've seen the musical, and I've seen the movie. It is very good. What'd you know going into it? I knew Michael J. Fox was in it. I knew the car, the DeLorean. I vaguely remember the Libyans, believe it or not. I remember the terrorists.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason.
That's interesting.
And because I know I'd seen parts here and there on TV, probably.
This movie has integrated culture enough that you probably have at least seen quite a few scenes.
Would they say by osmosis?
Okay, so what's interesting is this movie was passed on. How many times was this movie passed on, do you guys think? Over the course of the time it was trying to be
by
sold.
studios?
Yeah. I want you to, this is a fun game. Like what's the number of times
12.
you think this was passed on? That would be logical.
Brett's gonna
27
get it on the nose.
44 times.
Wow.
Dang. And the resounding reason why it was is because they were saying this movie was too clean for a raunchy 80s comedy and wouldn't play. Because if you remember, like a lot of the 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, like that's what was hitting. Yeah. So they were passing on this. Disney passed for the opposite reason. They thought Marty's mom crushing on him was too weird.
Well, okay.
They aren't wrong.
It's a little wrong.
It's a little uncomfortable.
It is very uncomfortable.
It's a little uncomfortable. When the dad is grabbing the bra and he's like, you have to touch her, whatever. Then I got to explain to my kids what that was all about.
Yeah, these are the times where you watch the movie first.
I mean, you got to learn at some point.
Oh my gosh!
I like thinking on the fly.
on the McFly.
Marcus? You've seen this many times, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Remember the first time?
Apparently, most of the time on TV.
Yeah. Don't make a Brian Ramsey Die Hard situation.
No, I don't remember the first time, but I'm sure I was a child.
In the Mangus house, then, yeah.
Yeah. So this is another one of those movies that my dad just loved, so I just got to see. It doesn't...
You do make exceptions for the movies you love. If I need to fast forward something, if I need to explain something.
I know when to fast forward type of a thing.
Yeah. Not able to do that in the theaters at Wicked, just so you guys know.
Sure.
Rem?
Yeah.
Remember first time you saw it?
First time I saw it definitely was, just kid in the 90s watching it on TV.
Yeah.
One of those where we talk all the time, but like your dad walks in and is like, you haven't seen this yet? Mm-hmm. Sits down and watches it with you immediately.
Yeah, you guys are like my dad.
Who's it? Rich Eisen that does all the podcasts with actors.
Yep.
I was crazy.
I love listening to those guys.
Rich Eisen and Dan Patrick are the two sports guys that do overlap with, and there's been a lot of overlap on the guy that plays in A Few Good Men, who plays adjacent to Tom Cruise. Kevin Bacon. No, the other Kevin Foley or something like that.
He's in Usual Suspects.
Yeah, he's in Usual Suspects.
Yes,
Kevin
Pollock.
His interviews are so entertaining. That dude is super talented. He was a comedian. He's been in a ton of roles, and because he's a comedian and he's been adjacent to all these big actors, he tells a lot of stories really well. He tells a story about Jack Nicholson that just had me rolling. But anyway, I'm watching Eisen, and like there's a lot of content that's coming out about these movies. It's just really exciting, and I see the nostalgia. Like that's where I was like, this movie, I can't think of a movie. I mean, you could make the play for like Molly Ringwald and some of those movies, but it's hard to beat a movie that beats this one for explaining the 80s.
Yes.
Like Michael J. Fox goes on record saying like the character he's playing where he's, wanting to become a rock star, skateboarding around, chasing girls, like that was him.
Well, what year did you say it came out?
85.
So the reason too why it explains the 80s so well is because it probably cemented and defined certain things about the 80s and then made it even deeper
Sure.
for the second half.
Yeah,
So it's
we're
like
embracing this.
Yes.
But can you like think of a 90s movie? Like what's a 90s movie that like talks to you about the 90s?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Immediately.
Culturally?
Yeah,
I mean, that's
man.
just what you watched in the 90s. Is
Dude,
that culturally
I think-
talk
I
about
think
the
that's
90s?
the way
White Men
people-
Can't Jump? Is that 90s? That's
Yeah.
90s. I feel like that's 90s.
You mean like that just exemplified the culture?
Culturally, 90s.
Straight out of Compton?
And now we're going down.
Depends on where
Now
you're
we're going down.
Depends on where you're at.
Depends on the culture,
Yeah.
I guess. That wouldn't have been my
I'm sticking
culture.
with TMNT, but it's fine.
Space Jam, that's interesting.
Space Jam's an interest. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone's
Home Alone's
probably the
very
pick.
90s.
Home Alone is probably the pick. Yes,
Very 90s.
It's got the toys.
Why do you say
it's
that?
got-
The clothes? Are you thinking about clothes?
I'm
and,
just
like,
trying to
toys.
think of like
the
toys.
decor on the houses.
Yep.
The toys.
Yep.
yeah, getting 12 pizzas for $120.
But like the music too. Like the music is a big one for the 80s. Like it's an 80s movie immediately.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if
the haircut-
power
Can
Can you do that
ballads.
with the 90s? Probably.
Mom haircuts.
I don't know.
Mom hit short.
Yep.
Like short haircuts.
Mom haircuts.
Oh, the haircuts for sure,
Yeah.
or like the shoulder pads on the
Honey, I
dresses.
Shrunk
Yep.
the Kids is 90s.
Oh yeah,
That's a 90s movie.
yeah, like a '90s
Paying with
family.
cash. Letting a police officer in your side of your house and not saying what's your badge number. I mean,
I do feel
there's a lot
like
of
the
stuff.
We back
80s.
on Home Alone?
I feel like all of the 80s were. I feel like all the 80s though were all these like,
Office Space is good for
coming
90s.
of age.
Office Space is good for 90s, and so is Waiting because that actually has the music.
Dude, how far away are we from a movie that is taking place in the 90s?
Okay, you
know what I'm
ready?
saying?
You
Yeah.
ready for this? I wrote this down as one of my thoughts here.
Yep.
1985 is further away from 2026 than 1955 was away from 1985.
Dude, so here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we're not far away. We're not far away from like a 90s, like,
Yeah.
ooh, let's do an old school 90s flick. That's
Well,
coming.
think about this.
10
We always
years
put,
further, by the way.
I don't know if you're me. So listen to this. Listen to this. I don't know if you're like me. If you watch this, you're putting yourself in Marty's shoes.
What about Independence?
We're not in Marty's shoes. We're Marty's dad.
Yeah.
What about,
Reed
like-
is in Marty's
Now,
shoes.
to be
What
fair,
about like
how-
Independence Day?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How
Will
old
Smith,
is-
anything Will Smith?
How old is
Did you
Michael-
hear what I said? This movie is not about you anymore.
Oh.
It's about Reed.
I wrote that down too. I see that him like grabbing the back of the trucks with
Yeah.
on his skateboard.
Yeah.
very differently as a 40-year-old.
You're the guy driving now. You're the guy that looks back at him and
How
says,
old
"Get
is
off
Michael
my
J.
car."
Fox when they
I have that written down. So he's supposed to be playing a 17-year-old. How old do you think he is?
26.
32?
He's 24,
Wow.
which is 7 years. I mean, he plays
can we,
it well.
Can we
He
mark
plays it
that
very
down,
well.
producer Nate? I was closer.
yeah,
than
he was
Brett.
closer. 26 is close.
So I still envision myself as, I wonder who, because the only reason I envision myself as Michael J. Fox is because it's in the 80s
and you were born in the
and
80s.
I was born like
Yeah.
So I think that's why, not
Yeah.
because, okay.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have to watch it now with the lens of like, no, it's our kids going back in time in the 90s because so this movie was written. So here's a fun fact for you. I'm going to jump ahead to a fun fact because
Yep.
I think this is really interesting.
That's exactly right. It would be like our kids right now going back in time in the 90s.
Yep.
This inspiration for this film largely stems from Bob Gale discovering his father's high school yearbook and wondering whether he would have been friends with his father as a teenager. Gale also looked at it as if he had a chance to go back in time, would he really go back and see if they would have been friends? And so first of all, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Remy's not old enough for me to envision that, and it's different with girls, but I think you can do it. Like,
Totally.
what I guess you take it with your own dads. Like for me, I don't know the answer because I've seen yearbooks. We've talked through it. Like I don't know if we would have been running in the same circles.
I can say with a fair amount of confidence that my dad and I probably would have been friends.
Really?
Yeah. Like maybe I just do the same sports and things that he did.
Yeah.
But we have so many similar interests or similar enough interests,
Yeah.
and it's a small enough school that I can say
What's interesting is
because I've seen all the yearbooks.
Yeah.
I know his freaking high school friends.
Well, when I was 17, I definitely would have said no. Like when I was 17, going back to hang out with my dad, who wore like tube socks and weird shirts and stuff, like they would have absolutely been no. And then you get older and you're like, my dad's cool now. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I think your dad is maybe a rare case of he probably was how you actually envisioned him being in high school. Where like for Marty, he's in the car and his mom starts drinking and then smoking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, wait, that's probably what would happen for me with my parents. I would have been their friend.
Yeah. But which one? Your dad or your mom?
Both.
Really?
Both, yeah.
Well, in this movie, that's not, I mean, he's not friends with his dad. He's more in the crowd probably with his mom.
Right. I think it sets up that he's actually more like his. Well,
he is, but no,
there are
he
some
has,
things with his dad.
But the type
he has
of
way more confidence in his dad.
The type of high schooler he is
kind of
lines up with his mom.
Kind of. His dad also is writing those stories.
Yeah,
and he says like, line for line
exactly what
Marty said earlier about his.
He has perceived
he definitely
confidence.
has. That is definitely a weakness he has from his dad's side.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go so far as to say he's like his dad, because he definitely that's what he does is he gives his dad he goes back in time to give his dad the confidence.
He stands up to Biff.
Yeah.
Type of a thing.
Mm.
That's an interesting parallelism though.
It might be it's an
aha moment for Marty in that.
Yeah, it wakes him up.
Mm-hmm.
It might be an old wives' tale, but I've been told that while my mother was pregnant with me, she may or may not have done shrooms.
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
Someone asked my mom.
An old wives' tale.
Someone.
And
when you say old wives' tale, I don't think a very specific tale about your life.
That's like saying shrooms in quotation marks. Like it doesn't work.
No, but it's like someone asked my aunt how I was how I am, and that is the answer that she gave. So I think it fits. I think it fits. 30-second synopsis.
That's why Brett can't remember any movies that he's seen.
That's right.
The rest of life is pretty good. Marcus, you ready for nine words?
I think so.
Okay, rock and roll.
Time traveling kid gets stuck saving his own life.
Well done.
Yeah.
It is his own life. It is his own life.
He's being erased.
Man, I don't think he cares as much about his parents as he does himself.
He does when he comes back. A little more urgent. Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't realize that how good he's going to have it because of the changes that he made.
Yeah, but I'd be like, you don't understand this. I'm the only reason you got what you got. You know? Thanks for the car. Okay. Slam poetry.
I love that Reed spent the next 20 minutes explaining to you how this movie doesn't work.
Me and Colby.
That's so
That
funny.
was his first reaction.
That's so good.
Now, I think that he had seen it before.
You're ruining everything. You're ruining 30 years for me.
It was funny. So we start watching it, and he's so frustrated with me because I basically said that if he was going to stay up, that he had to watch it or read a book. Those were his two options. So he's so frustrated.
Why did he not want to watch it?
He said
he would have played video games or something.
So you remember explaining at one point where you just felt like you were too cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
where he's at.
We have entered that that phase of life.
Does he listen to the Cover podcast?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And by the way, Reed, if you are listening, you are so not too cool, bro.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
You are lucky your dad wants to hang out with you. Just for the record, okay?
Anyway.
And he's pretty cool.
Dude, no. Mark is way cool, and Reed should be like, oh, I would love to hang out with you.
Brett, on the other hand, just at the microphone trying to put the drink in his mouth. So he got some issues over here.
It was the shrooms.
It's shrooms are coming back.
Yes. He's frustrated. He basically explains the plot of the movie to Colby and I, and I'm like, oh, have you seen this? He's like, yeah, we watched it once before.
Oh, he does this before.
And then, yeah, he says it, and then what's hilarious is that he forgot like at least half the movie. He just remembered the beginning.
Yeah.
And so then he's locked in the whole time. And then at the end, he spends 25 minutes talking to me. I'm like, dude, just go to bed. Then Colby comes back down like 10 minutes later, she's like, Dad, I get it. I understand now. Reed explained everything. I'm like, I don't care. I just want to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. That's the phase I entered, and it ruined a lot of things for me.
It did for me, too.
It enabled me to think critically, and but then I just became an arrogant movie watcher, and then I couldn't enjoy
I did too for quite some time.
So wait, you weren't trying to go to bed. You
No.
were telling Reed. I thought you were saying you were trying to go to bed, and Reed kept trying to explain it to you.
No,
And
I was trying to watch basketball.
I was like, oh, now you know what it feels like.
No, my kids aren't going to bed later than me.
If you've ever roomed with Marcus on the road,
I was pretty
you're
good.
not getting sleep.
I was pretty good this weekend.
Hey, you know what? This
I
weekend
didn't
at
room
the
with
men's
you.
retreat.
It was great for me.
Nobody roomed with me. Maybe that's why.
You know what's crazy though? We didn't stay up that late.
At all.
Still very tired yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was beat.
Yeah.
I was beat.
I took
Now, I
a
did
cat
work
nap.
out Saturday morning pretty hard. A couple of us woke up to do that.
Yeah.
But I was 27 holes of golf.
It'll do it.
I think it more so. I was asking Nate, Adam's windburn, why so intense?
Oh,
He was
he
burnt.
wasn't wearing a hat. He was actually sunburned.
Oh, got it. I wish I wouldn't have worn a hat.
It's
I was
great
just going to
content.
say he's weak.
Yeah. Hey man, men's retreat is great. Slam poetry. Here we go.
Adam's definitely listening to this.
Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox has got to steal the show, right? Christopher Lloyd. Hold my beer, son. Plutonium in a foreign country. Some things never change. Am I right?
Can't even get through it.
The flux capacitor. Want to feel super uncomfortable? Watch a dude's mom aggressively try to make a move on him. Poor Marty. Is Spielberg the GOAT? My goodness, can he, I added in the word help, make a movie.
Help.
Deciding to punch one bully can make the rest of your life groovy. It was movie and groovy.
Yeah.
Movie and groovy.
I never know when it's coming, so I always have to remember. So you mentioned the flux capacitor, and
Yep.
I totally forgot about this. So O'Reilly Auto Parts has a flux capacitor option online even today. I remember like 20 years ago, I stumbled upon it.
If you try to buy it as like out of stock or
Yeah,
whatever.
there's no price on it.
That's
but it's
cool.
literally on O'Reilly right now. You can find a flux capacitor.
That's awesome. That's great. What made us stop and think? Favorite scenes, hidden gems, favorite quotes, hot takes. What do we got? I will tell you, this is my favorite movie we've watched in comparison to the number of notes I took. I
Me too.
didn't take a lot of
I
notes.
didn't take a lot of notes
but I
either.
loved every second of it. But I didn't take.
That's
a ton
why
of
it's good
notes.
we're streaming this in the background, because literally every
That's
scene
true.
is worth talking about. The memorable
You're my
scenes,
density.
I said that one of my first notes is I bet producer Nate loves that 4x4.
He
truck?
does.
Like because he mentions the 4x4 and it's like, oh, and I literally was like, that is got to be like Nate. Nate might have had to excuse himself while he was watching this movie.
Answer me this: does Biff ever have that 4x4 in any of the other movies?
It's a good question.
Does Biff have it?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Nate misquote. I don't know. You thought Biff had it? Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, we can look that up as a fun fact.
I don't think so, but
Yeah. Okay.
ask
Maybe
one of the AIs.
I still haven't finished The Matrix. I just realized when we watch movies that are like franchises.
You haven't seen the other
No.
episodes?
I mean, I started the second one. I might have even finished the second one, but I have not seen the third one, and that's where you said it comes all together.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Especially the.
But I have not
Especially
watched-
the allegory.
I think I watched Back to the Future 2, and I think that was actually good. I don't think I've seen the third one.
Oh, I like all three of them.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you get what you get. Like they're not. It's not.
There's definitely memorable scenes though in this one.
Well, memorable
they
scene.
start to stack up.
If you're ever outmatched in a fight, a misdirection sucker punch run, it's the way to go.
That's right.
It's the way to go.
Also, what I've found is you got to get closer. So, like, as a short guy,
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got to get in there.
you're always up against somebody who thinks they can take you and has longer arms.
Oh, very good.
So you got to get closer.
It
so that you
reduces
can,
their power.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's
hope
what I
they
will tell
can't
you
grapple.
too. Just in my small amount of experience with this, nothing scares a bully more than someone who's not scared of him, or at least acts like they're not scared of him. It can become your superpower.
Have you been in any fights?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've
Yeah.
talked about this.
Okay.
But not just.
That's true. A bully get used to being
Yes.
bowling around and not
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
his
yeah.
own medicine.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So you can.
So if you're a young gun and you're listening to this, just
Yeah.
get up in that guy's face.
Just get up in the face.
get in there.
Tell him to get
Punch
off.
the nose
Tell him
up.
to get off your court.
Watch Miscongeniality.
Get out of
Watch
here.
Miscongeniality and just punch that nose up.
And if you get hit in the face and it hurts a lot, we are not held liable.
That's right.
But just be close because it'd be less powerful.
Being
will
hit in
be.
the face,
Not fun.
It'll wake you up. Huh?
it'll change your life. It does. It hurts. It changes the way you think about things.
You know what else? Hitting someone in the face can change your life,
Yeah.
according to me.
Yeah.
Doc's
Billy's getting out this week.
Doc's entrance to the movie when he walks out of the DeLorean is one of my favorite introductions into a movie I think of all time.
He's just a perfect.
Well, not
mad
only that, but
scientist.
the call in
Yes.
his house is the entrance to the movie with
Yes.
the questions, the things he's concerned about. I love when the clocks all chime at 8 and he goes, they're perfectly all aligned
25
25 minutes
Yep.
late. Like, who does that?
But it's
Imagine being Doc. So he presumably knows that he's going to figure this out in 1985. Right?
Well, no.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
saying
he knows that by 1985 he will have figured it out.
He can see into the future?
This is Reed's biggest problem, by
he
the
can
way.
see into the future the first time?
No, because
before it happens,
But that's the thing. It's he wouldn't have put on the he wouldn't have put on the
But I'm guessing Reed's thing is like, but
hold on, finish the sentence. He wouldn't have put on what?
he wouldn't have put on the bulletproof vest
Yeah.
if he didn't know what was going to happen. So he knew for 30 years that he was going to figure it out
Yeah.
and still couldn't figure it out, but knew that he was going to in 30 years. Like, that'd be very frustrating.
It's
Or-
it's kind of like scripture.
his self-awareness
Kind of like scripture.
with everything.
Dive into that for me.
His self-awareness with everything was so high. I could see him also not actively trying hard to figure it out because he knew he would mess it up if he didn't have the patience to wait for the opportunity to figure it out.
And he says
Vis-a-vis-
he says he's been working on it for 30 years.
Plutonium.
And
But
then
we've
he
already said
hit his head.
in this episode that it's so hard to influence the future from the history.
So here's a question. Did he actually hit his head and think of and dream up the flux capacitor? Or is that just what he told Marty so that Marty wouldn't realize that he had to go back in time in order to tell him so that he would know? This is Reed's problem, by the way. It's not like a whole loop.
Can you give us the Spark Notes version of Reed's problem?
No, I wasn't paying that close attention.
This drink smells like spicy ramen. I just thought you guys should know that. And now I want some. What are we drinking? It's coffee, Coke, and what? Bourbon?
Bourbon
No, it doesn't.
All right.
and a little bit of lemon.
You're
peel.
sick. You don't know what you smell.
It definitely smells like a Chinese restaurant.
Okay. So
It's
we're on the
very-
same noodles.
It's
I wouldn't
very
say-
By the
Chinese
way,
coffee forward.
speaking of noodles, Thai Prime
Oh yeah,
does not sponsor us, but they should.
Is it
on
delicious?
Rangeline, might be the best Thai food I've ever had.
Dude, add the word prime to anything and I'm gonna be like high class.
Yeah.
as soon as
Thai Prime
so I
47.
drove by that and I go, I want to go there, but I'm sure it's way more expensive than it should be.
Nope. It is right in line with what it should be. I've been there twice in the week.
But it is expensive.
You couldn't go.
Yeah. I took Kelsey back.
Sit down?
And then she's been back twice.
Sit down.
Okay.
Fast casual.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
super. No. Well, yeah. Well, no, it's very fancy on the inside, but you can go cash. But our jam, like you guys, is like we like to go, or you guys, we like to go to the bar
Yes.
and
We also
have
go
our
to the
meal at the bar.
I love do that.
It's just,
I love it.
it's more intimate. Like I like to put my arm around her.
Exactly.
I'm sitting next to her. I can hear her.
If you love going to the
I'm
bar,
I
exactly
don't understand sitting on the other side of the table.
Me neither. Me neither.
Time out. If you can have both, Casa Santa, you can sit the first 2 seats. You can sit across from each other at the bar. One of you is next to the bartender as they're making drinks, and the other one is on the other side. It's awesome. It's awesome.
The way you're describing it is weird, but I trust you.
Yes,
we'll
you can
try.
sit up.
It's
and
like
I do
a
like
catty
Casa
corner
Santa.
situation, though.
No, dude, you are literally in the pit of. You're like, I could grab one of the mixers.
How do they let you sit over there?
Dude, I don't know how the rules work. You
Will
own the
they
bar.
let me make drinks?
Yeah,
Because
we
that
don't let
sounds
people
fun.
do that.
You can try, but there are 2 seats.
Casa Santa is really good though.
Very much.
It is good. I remember.
I would say this is the
one
Casa
of your,
Santa of time.
I remember one of your trips to Casa Santa.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember that.
Rem to you. I
need to go take a nap.
I need an apple
And a Gatorade.
and a Gatorade.
Hey, we can move on, guys.
Apple and a Gatorade.
I got a fun fact for you. The DeLorean was originally not a car. It was a household
Spaceship?
appliance.
Oh. Ooh, a household appliance.
Guess what the appliance was?
Dishwasher.
Nope. What'd you say?
Oven.
Nope. Nope.
Nate said toaster.
Nope.
Vacuum cleaner.
Nope.
Refrigerator.
It was a refrigerator. And they had to change it because they were scared that kids would climb into the fridge and get stuck. That's fact.
Because the doors.
Well, in the 80s, like you could open up a fridge. I mean, you could still do this.
Wait,
you open
who
up a fridge,
changed
kid would
what?
jump into the fridge and then get stuck.
Who changed what?
Sure.
What do you mean?
Who you said they had to change it? They,
What?
The movie producers. Originally in the movie script, the actual spaceship, the time
Got it.
machine, was a refrigerator.
I thought you were saying that a real DeLorean.
Yes, I thought you meant the car that is a DeLorean originated as a refrigerator is what I thought you were saying. And they changed it because they're like, oh, they used the word DeLorean. We have to make this a car.
You're saying the time
the
machine.
time machine. What did I say?
DeLorean. You said that the DeLorean was originally something.
Okay.
What you
and
meant,
I was
what you
thinking
meant.
that DeLorean changed a household appliance into a car.
And successfully sold cars.
Yeah.
That's why I said vacuum.
There's a little bit of product placement going on here. Obviously that, but also
it was big in the 80s.
But also-
and 90s.
Pepsi. Was it Pepsi or Coke? This shows you that it doesn't work. Was it Pepsi or Coke? He kept.
There was
refer-
both.
there was
He had both Diet Pepsi and Diet
Oh, you
Coke
can't do
at
that.
different times. But it
Anymore.
was mostly Diet, and then they would have also some like Coca-Cola.
Would Accelerant allow Coke and Pepsi to both be partners? No,
Absolutely not.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, you're saying the
People have
I see what you're saying.
standards. Gosh, who
Dude,
hated
how
that
funny
time?
is it? Every time that a restaurant has Diet Pepsi, and you order a Diet Coke, they always say, "Is Diet Pepsi okay?"
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I always say, is Monopoly money
Exactly the right answer. That's exactly the
okay? Is
right
that where you're
answer.
going with that?
No, but that is the right answer.
You know what I thought you were going with it?
I just think it's so sad that they have to ask that question.
Yeah, the answer is always no. Who says yes to that?
No one.
No one.
Do you think
Stop asking that
is it
question.
a lawyer? Is it a lawyer thing?
What?
No,
Did somebody
it's that
get
it's
sued at
not,
some point
it's that
for-
it's not good.
No, they want to make their money on a soda, and that's their Hail Mary of questions to ask the person who's only going to order a soda. I would like a Coke. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
Is Monopoly
it's,
money okay?
No, it's not okay.
I love Diet Pepsi.
That's where this whole thing goes south for you.
Big fan.
Maybe that's why you forget movies.
DPCFs as well. Big fan.
DPCFs.
Diet Pepsi caffeine freeze. It's a white bottle. It's amazing.
Remember when you got a
Remember when you weren't drinking
caffeinated?
I gotta.
He was trying to do a Diet Pepsi.
and it wasn't Diet.
It was.
Not only was it not diet,
It was
also caffeine free.
It was a Pepsi with the calories, caffeine
calories
free.
and no caffeine. That's like the worst.
These are delicious.
Who would drink that,
Dude,
I drank 4 of them.
I had
in that day?
No.
Oh, okay.
you guys know that Stoke coffee that I've brought before that goes in the refrigerator and you drink it?
Yes.
Okay, so normally I always buy the green one, and that doesn't have any sugar or anything in it. It's just black coffee.
Yeah.
Well, one day, or really early, Jessica doesn't know that there's a difference, right? So she just buys one, and it's like purple, right? I wasn't paying attention. I just pour it. I start drinking, and I'm like, wow, this is really good. I have like 2 more cups, and then I realize, whoa, this has 30 grams of sugar in it. Like, holy.
That reminds me of when I started drinking eating Greek yogurt with fruit and honey on it because Rem did. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I might take the honey out. So I didn't eat anything. I'm like, dude, I might not even eat any fruit. I was eating Greek vanilla yogurt with honey and adding
a lot more sugar.
Very good. Very good.
So
very
yummy.
good. Highly recommend. So you guys didn't feel uncomfortable with the Marty mom situation?
We already said it was very uncomfortable.
Man,
You're supposed to feel uncomfortable.
They did a great job. A+.
I felt uncomfortable with the Biff mom situation.
What's crazy about some of these things is like, before culturally, things became faux pas. They weren't faux pas.
Yeah.
So you could get away with those things, and it was, groundbreaking and weird. But it wasn't like to do this movie today would like be a horror film. It would be like a really messed up.
Definitely wouldn't be able to be mainstream and make lighthearted things about this. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think that part of the reason they were able to get away with it even in the 80s was because it's how they were representing the 1950s. So it doesn't necessarily mean
Pleasantville
that's how the 50s were in terms of like the way that men treated women. Is that what you're talking about?
All of it. I mean, having a movie where the mom is trying to hit on, the son that goes back in time. Like if that movie existed today.
Well, she doesn't know that.
I know, but like we know. And so that's weird. And I'm saying if a movie like that was made today, it would be different.
No, they do make movies like that. Like Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay
Freaky
Lohan.
Friday?
Yeah. Where the kid is hitting on the mom, and it's you know what I mean.
This had a weird way of making.
This was way more
personal,
uncomfortable, though.
It was
like you thought it might like happen. I guess they took it further.
Were they trying to say that she took off his pants? I think that's what they were trying to infer. She took off his pants.
What are we talking about?
He's laying in the bed next to her.
Oh yeah, when he gets
she
hit,
definitely took his pants off.
She took off his pants, and then
18-year-old
and she
girls,
like smirks.
18-year-old girls are horny, man.
Oh jeez, my gosh, we just got our first E.
Oh come on.
Well,
you're right. We've already gotten it.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of things going on in my head. I'm gonna move. I thought long and hard. Yeah. She made. Yeah, it made me feel many ways.
She made you feel many ways.
I just was very concerned. I was very concerned.
Long and hard.
I was very concerned. Marcus is dying.
I'm sweating.
She thought his name was Calvin.
It's my mom. Put your pants back on.
This is a weird scene, dude. I'm just saying, like, I feel like this movie. Okay, maybe there's been movies that will do something weird like that, but
sure,
but they won't cross the line. This movie, like, is really flirting with that line, making you feel weird.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fine.
And that's where I'm just like, it's different. It was different in the 80s, but like again, this movie was so cultural. It was a phenomenon, not just culturally, but for the concept. I actually wrote that down as one of my early notes. How to write this. Such an original script. What movies are still like this original?
One of my notes was, what a great idea in writing for a story. It's
because
awesome.
Time travel Can you think of like a time travel movie before this?
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure there was one.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they didn't explore the idea of impacting your own life with that time travel.
Right. It was going back and noticing historical events like
So-
Bill and Ted was.
So tons
Yeah.
of movies have stolen that idea of like being able to influence what happens from time travel and your own life from time travel. I mean, think about the butterfly
Hot
effect.
tub time machine.
Yeah. Butterfly effect. Butterfly effect is a good one. Butterfly effect is an interesting one because at the end of that movie, the original director's cut was he could not figure out a way to make everything perfect from when he would go back in time. So he, in his mother's womb, strangles himself and comes out stillborn, and that way everyone else gets to live the life. And so
Oh, wow.
that was so dark
Yeah.
that they had to change that ending to release it. But like all of these movies, like Butterfly Effect, I feel like were birthed from Back to the Future.
So you're saying the actual movie that ended up making its way to theaters does not end that way?
Correct. You have to, like, if you buy the DVD, which I have, the director's cut is in there, and it's like a 5-minute different ending.
Oh, wow.
And Ashton Kutcher goes back in time one more time and basically kills himself. Oh man! Because the actual movie in theaters, he walks.
Don't tell me. Don't do it.
You haven't seen Butterfly Effect?
No.
Oh, okay. So
No.
we should definitely do Butterfly Effect.
You haven't seen that?
No. Guys,
Honestly,
stop.
knowing the ending does not change how phenomenal that movie is.
That's great. Keep it to yourself.
It's really good.
It's awesome. For the record, I think
Lastik's
that
in
ending
movie,
that
right?
Lastik is in that movie. He's Ashton Kutcher's roommate.
the ending you just shared with me, I feel like is like, whoa, that's a great ending.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I ultimately, like, even when I was preparing the notes for this movie, they've been screening for audiences before they release since they came out with movies.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Like, I thought that was like a new
Changing,
thing.
tweaking.
Yeah, they'll release they'll screen the entire movie for small groups before they release it.
Oh.
Which, if they do that, it makes you wonder how some of these epically terrible movies still come out.
Ego.
Maybe
I'm guessing. Ego.
they're all wrong. This is
They
gonna
don't
be great.
get it. Yep.
All right,
Well, I
so-
wonder if there is cases of them doing that. It tests poorly and it still crushes. Maybe that's what's in the back of their mind is we're going
And
to be that.
sometimes they're right. Like sometimes it just takes time.
Yeah.
There's plenty of movies that don't hit right away, and then you realize, oh, this girl's a genius, right?
Right.
I had producer Nate just kind of check out some ideas of like, hey, what might have influenced this idea, time travel and the consequences and things.
Producer Nate looked up something on time. Let's go.
Well done.
Apparently, there's a movie in 1960 that I've never seen called The Time Machine. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I've heard of that.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah.
If
Idiots.
you think about it.
All right.
Yeah, I totally was thinking about that in the back of my head when I was saying all this.
Twilight
Oh, that's
Zone,
great.
the show, Twilight Zone. That would probably be the biggest one, like especially in terms of time travel and the unintended
Well, It's a Wonderful Life
consequences.
is absolutely an influence on Back to the Future.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Edgar Allan Poe, did he do a lot with the Twilight Zone? Edgar Allan Poe? Is that two different time periods?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, they probably took some stuff from Edgar Allan Poe.
I read some Edgar Allan Poe for some reason when I was like 4th, 5th, 6th grade.
Scary.
Dark.
You had it in 4th, 5th, or 6th grade?
Yeah.
I did too.
Dark.
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah, I feel like it was later than that.
Not as a part of a class. Like I checked out a book from the library and just read it. Yeah.
Is that in your library?
Dude,
Edgar Allan Poe?
there was an Edgar Allan Poe book that had like short stories.
Yes, that's what I read.
And there was like pictures that were kind of scary.
That were
And-
like cross-hatched.
Yes.
You guys
Yes.
want to watch it?
I remember being scared when I turned the page.
Yes.
Not just from the pictures, because of what was happening when I was
I
reading
was
it.
not
you guys
scared
want to watch
because-
a crazy show
Yeah.
that has Edgar Allan Poe ties
Yeah.
and Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
The following.
The following.
Following.
It's probably Kevin Bacon. It's probably my favorite Kevin Bacon.
Oh, because you were dogging Kevin Bacon.
I was.
Few Good Men.
I was.
But he was
However-
right. I think he was right.
However,
in his
it's my
take.
favorite Kevin Bacon is in that.
What is bad about his performance? in
He's
A Few
not
Good
bad. He's just not on the level of the rest of the people
His
in the movie.
role doesn't call for that. He does what his role calls.
Here's the
No.
deal. He didn't lower
As an
his
actor.
acting to that level. They picked him because his acting was at that level.
What? What? There's no way they're like, hey, we need a lesser actor for this role.
Budgets, man.
Would you say Kevin Pollak's role or Kevin Bacon's role was more?
I would tell you that Kevin Pollak did a better job at acting.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Okay.
But whose role was more prominent?
Probably Pollock.
But you had to think about it.
Well, I'm just making sure I'm right.
My point is they didn't get that level of an actor for it. Like,
I'm saying they definitely wanted someone who was going to end up getting owned, and he got owned.
Okay, look at the Runaway Jury. You've got Gene Hackman and Dustin Hoffman.
No way Brett's ever seen The Runaway Jury.
Okay, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
Gene Hackman, Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman gets owned in that movie.
It's true.
He's a phenomenal actor. He's a better actor than Gene Hackman in that movie. Do you get my point? So, like, they're not trying to get an actor who's just going to get his butt handed to him.
Well, it just worked
pretty
out.
even.
My point is he gets his butt handed to him in some scenes.
He does.
And you still have to be a good actor to pull that off.
And it was just more natural
Hackman's good.
for Kevin Bacon.
Hackman is very good at it. I'm not saying Huffman wasn't good at it. Or Hackman.
Good one.
I feel like
Producer Nate says Kevin Bacon's good in Patriots Day.
He's good in a lot of things. I mean, he's been in like
Denzel?
7,000 movies.
Denzel, Patriots.
He's been in a lot of movies.
No,
7
And
Degrees
shows.
of Kevin Bacon.
Wahlberg, Patriot Day. I don't know that movie. I
Who's
know
an
that movie.
actor?
That's the movie about when the bombing. That's the movie.
Oh, at the Boston Marathon.
Right?
There's a movie about the Boston Marathon?
Boston
The
Marathon bombing.
of the Boston
Yes,
Marathon.
the dude's hiding in the boat.
There's a movie about that?
yeah.
Oh,
Dude's
wow.
hiding in the boat,
That's
right?
the movie, right? Yeah.
I have seen it. When did I watch that?
Wow.
What? There
Yeah, I
we
should
go.
watch that.
There we go. There we go.
You should be embarrassed, Rem.
Yeah,
Although I didn't watch Bronx Tale earlier, so.
that's a classic.
There was a period of time where I only watched gangster movies.
Gangster movies are great.
Why
Gangster
is that? Is that sin in my life? I love gangster movies.
I saw that. I told
don't
you
know.
guys
You
this.
watched Peaky
I
Blinders.
told you guys this, but I did watch the Peaky Blinders movie.
Did you see it in theaters?
Yeah.
So it came out in theaters and Netflix at the same time?
It came out in theaters like 3 days before it came out in Netflix.
Huh.
Yeah.
And
As a matter
you
of
guys
fact,
are just
Killian,
moviegoers.
Well, we literally were just like, hey, let's go to Flicks and pick a movie. And then it, from a interest and time perspective,
Yeah.
fit the best.
I
Yeah,
bet.
gangster movies, documentaries about drugs. Those are two very good genres.
What's the documentary about drugs? Give me one.
Like Cocaine Cowboys.
I don't think I've seen that. I like documentaries about sports.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
Which oftentimes, sadly, are also
Is it about drugs?
about drugs.
I haven't watched a good documentary in a while.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I go through phases like what
I go through
what
phases
happens is like
also.
I'll watch one and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing the rest of my life.
about 5 years ago, you could have said there is no bad 30 for 30. And then they started doing too many of them,
Yeah.
and now there
Yeah.
are some. Like I used to be able to like, oh, there's 30 for 30. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
There's also
Back
some
to the
knockoffs.
Future, a documentary?
Ooh,
Explain.
time will tell.
I was just curious.
No.
Okay. That's true. We did not have flying cars in 2015. Total disappointment.
Well, the flying car. Oh, because he says 30.
He goes 30 years in the future.
Oh man, Jetsons as well.
Yeah.
What is going to happen 30 years into our future? What's going to be here that we're not thinking about? I'll tell you this much right now. You mentioned the Jetsons. A Honda pulled in to the parking garage today. Like a lot of the Teslas and like electric cars kind of sound like spaceships.
Mhm.
This Honda was loud and it sounded like it was floating.
And it was electric.
And it was electric.
Was it floating?
I had to look twice because it sounded like it was.
Dude, I saw a Kia the other day, and I was like, if it didn't say Kia on the front, I would have told you that car was awesome.
I don't think
Yeah, they rebranded.
Yeah.
I don't think I would like floating cars.
I mean, they have hovercrafts.
Yeah, but think about this. If everybody that's on the street was above you,
First,
and then
first issue, you don't have to be on the street. You can drive wherever you want.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
but
But he said street.
there's no chance. I'm saying if everybody who's currently on the street
Mm-hmm.
was above
Was
you,
now above you.
I don't think like I like nature too much. You know, like I like to see the sky. I like to see the sun. Everything would be impeded.
No, man, it'd be so spread out.
No, it wouldn't.
Why wouldn't they spread out?
Are they spread out now, Brad?
Yeah, think about it. Think if every single car was now above you.
They're not spread out because they are on the street that they are limited to.
Brett,
Do you know how much non-street there is?
So everybody's
street to non-street ratio is 1,000 to 1.
So there's no lanes in the air? Is that what you're saying? Everybody's just going to crash into each other?
Do planes crash into each other, Marcus?
Are there
streets in the air?
Are there lanes? Yes.
There's
absolutely lanes.
Dude, there is an air traffic controller saying go this low or this high or whatever. It'd all be automated.
Listen, they did this in Star Wars, so we know it can be done.
Yeah, gosh, let me take my W and walk off.
Definitely not
W. Yes,
now,
it is.
No, it's not.
Now, this is pod racing.
Picture the amount of cars that would be in the air. There's a fraction. How many planes to cars are there? It's got to be like 100 to 1, maybe 1,000 to 1. Let's ask chat.
It's probably 10,000 to 1.
How many planes?
At least. I'm probably low.
Air compared to cars on the street. What do you think this is?
I bet
it is more than 10,000 to 1.
I bet it's 50,000 to 1.
If that's what you think, why are you arguing with us?
Because you're not thinking about this properly.
I like to argue.
No. How often do you see a plane? Not that often.
Why in the world would you fly that high?
I'm not saying you need to fly
in your
that
car.
High. You wouldn't.
Well, then you would see the cars.
Now, what is interesting is the levels. So, like in Star Wars,
there are levels.
There's levels.
I agree.
So there's. Okay. So far, chat came up with the first sentence, way, way more cars. 5,500 aircraft in the sky at peak operational times and about 44,000 flights handled daily.
Bro, I said 50,000.
No.
For cars, there's 277 billion vehicle miles a month.
Miles.
12.8 million vehicles moving on average. That's absurd.
Do you know how big the United States of America is?
Would it even be faster?
Doesn't matter how big it is. What matters is the air.
No, time out. You'd have cars. You'd
I bet we have the technology to do this. We're just not doing it because it's stupid. It's a stupid
it's
idea.
Insane. The amount of cars, and now if there's a crash, they're definitely killing people below them.
A through D, 10 feet.
Another good point.
Last name A through D, 10 feet.
So is it rich people that get the top lanes? Because then they'll kill everybody.
No, you could definitely sell it out.
You can pay. You can pay for the topper lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top lane.
Now Rem's excited.
Yeah, I am excited. If I can avoid all the lower lanes.
That way, if I get in a crash, I kill everyone else too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
I'll just ride my motorcycle like Will Smith and I Am Legend, or, well, I, Robot.
And I Am Legend.
How cool would this be? If you wanted to drive brand new Corvette, nobody's in the road. Now you're just cruising.
Now that would be cool.
Maybe it'd be cool to drive.
Everyone's flying and I get to drive on the road.
There we go. See?
Yeah.
Think how little traffic there'd be.
You just have to watch for falling cars.
It's like Sundays at 10 a.m.
If you could teleport, how would we be disappointed eventually? Or would we actually love it?
Well, that's a great point.
I do like the idea of apparition.
Yeah.
We just had to change his terminologies to make it clear that you're a dork.
Yeah.
Do you know what apparition is?
I do now.
Yeah.
It means teleportation.
It means Harry Potter.
Teleportation.
It means Harry Potter's version of teleportation.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I think what you're getting at is, would it not be cool? Like, we think it's so cool, but if we did it enough, we wouldn't think it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think that, like, I think about going back even 10 years and not having the digital age that we have, the ability of knowledge at your fingertips. Like,
but think about how much bad has come of that.
It would just make all of us more busy.
Yes. Think about how much more busy we are. Think of how much more distracted we are.
Yeah.
Think about your mom just popping in like, hey, wanted to come check it out. You'd probably love it. But I don't know. I think we'd end up being like, this sucks. This is horrible.
Maybe. I mean, if you had a door right now, you open it, you're in Florida. I don't think that's a bad thing.
How old are you, Brad? Jeez.
Why?
You sound like an old fuddy-duddy.
I'm just, mature.
No.
I think you need to think that one through. If there was a magic button we could push and we could have portals. Maybe, you know what, because I think with my OCD brain, it goes wild
But
sometimes.
would you run into each other in the portals?
Dude.
So that's what whenever I think about these things, whenever I daydream about these things, there has to be a give and take. What?
Everybody's
Hitting people, smacking.
No, go back.
You should turn. Look, go back 3 steps. It's really dark in here. I don't want to play Tummy 6.
It'd be like when you respawn on top of someone. You're like, I'm in the bathroom. No, you're not. I'm in the bathroom.
You ever respawn and immediately die? That was the worst.
Yes.
Like you respawn and someone like already has their knife out.
Oh, that was the worst. That was the worst day. Oh.
At least it wasn't Halo where they're just teabagging you after you die. No, but think about this. Whenever I daydream, I always try to give. I don't want to just inherit the money. There has to be a give and take. So, like in my brain, there is rules about teleportation, and there is a cost to it. Mm-hmm. So, like, you can't just do that. You have to work hard to attain it, and I feel good about that. I'm okay with working hard to make enough money to teleport versus just we all teleport. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. That's how I reason with questions like what you're asking.
Could you teleport if it was your only way to get to your job?
What do you mean?
So maybe you don't have a lot of money, but you want to be able to go work. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the time when I'm on the road, I mean, Brett's on the road more than I am, but when I'm on the road, there's times where, like, either the day before or I get done with my keynote or, like, I'm on the plane, it's taking a while, where I'd be like, I would give anything to push a button and be in my house
if
right
there's
now.
ever a time
that's why people love private travel.
For sure.
Because it's so much more efficient.
For sure. Just stop posting it on Instagram and telling us about it.
Name a time that
Brett.
you are more worried that you are more worried and out of any amount of control than when your flight starts getting delayed and you're going to miss your connection. Mm-hmm. Dude, the amount of anger, anxiety. Now,
how many listeners would we need for this podcast to be able to get a private jet?
A lot. That's a lot more than what we have.
Let's put that in the dreams book.
Maybe we just need the one listener that has a private jet.
Oh, that's good.
Listen,
that's
if we had an Adam Hayford type hours consumed by a guy who has a private jet, I bet he would just let us.
Here's what I will tell you.
That's
I'm pretty sure I haven't read about Rogan having a private jet, so we are
a little far away.
Very far.
I mean, if he wanted to, he
for
could have
sure
he could
flies
have a private
private.
jet. Yeah,
But you said have a private jet.
it doesn't really matter.
I don't hear about having one.
Okay,
There-
just
In
fine
fact, I
private.
don't even think that's smart.
It's he flies private though.
Yeah, idiots
Yeah.
buying private jets.
I wonder.
Dumb.
That's another stat. This is why I don't know if there's any way of knowing this, but it'd be really cool to find out how many people fly private compared to commercial.
That was one of the coolest things about the Sam Walton book that we did, is that he got his pilot's license so that he could more efficiently get to all the different locations and things.
Totally.
Yeah, really smart.
I just envisioned
That's not
someone-
quite the
dream
same.
book.
That's not quite the same as flying private. You know, like
Yeah, it's not a jet. I think most of those guys. I mean, I don't think he was flying. He wasn't flying a jet. He was flying a seaplane.
Does going into the restroom at the beginning of the flight and locking the door for the entire flight count it as flying private? I think it does. I think
sure.
it does. I think it even says privacy.
Dude, you know who I
have,
think
you,
about?
have you ever flown private? Yeah, I lock myself in the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
For sure.
It smells
I don't like the
great.
smell. Yeah,
No, it
exactly.
smells really good in there. They make sure.
Okay.
You know what I was
alright.
thinking about? I have to. So when I go into the restroom, I'm 6'2". Mm-hmm. I can't stand straight up when I pee.
Yeah.
Like unless I choose to sit.
Ever?
In a plane.
I know.
Okay, so like I have to put my head sideways and actually lean my body forward.
Yeah.
If you could picture this, freaking Scott Pollard
Oh, there's no way.
is 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
I don't even think he could be in. I don't know what he does. He must not drink for 2 days before flights.
I believe
Do you guys
it.
pee on every flight? I rarely pee on my
I
flight.
pee.
I am an aisle sitter
times on
because I
flights.
get up so much.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
talked
we've-
about this.
we've talked about that.
Especially because I'm always doing 75 hard when I fly for some reason.
All right, guys, ready? Here's something else I wrote down. Rhythmic ceremonial ritual. That's what he calls the dance. That's what Doc.
Oh,
he's
Doc.
like, he's like, hey, look, there's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual. So
Do you resonate with that?
I got to explain that to Colby
He
as
is
well.
so all in on this role. He
Christopher
encapsulates this guy.
Well, one of the questions that producer Nate had while we were going completely off the rails, and he was trying to get us back on, was who's the main character?
So main character. So this
it has to be Marty. And I'll tell you
main
why.
character is Marty. The best performance is Doc.
No, listen to me. The main character has to be Marty because all characters are linked to Marty. Like
Marty is the common denominator.
there's no Marty, there's no movie. There's no Christopher Lloyd. There's a movie. It's just not as good.
By the way, I want my answer to be Doc, but I know the answer is not Doc. But I want
Not in
my
this one,
answer
at
to be
least.
Doc. Yeah.
And by the way, you want to talk about memorable scenes? This scene
Oh yeah.
is not only just like a memorable movie scene for this movie.
How does
It's
he
a
crash into the movie theater, by the way, and then just back out and nothing is wrong with
movie
the
magic,
DeLorean?
bro. Movie
Because
magic.
he's driving a refrigerator.
We haven't brought up movie magic in a long time. That's a perfect movie.
Oh, this whole
magic.
movie is full of movie
Another
magic.
movie magic is at the end, how quickly Doc gets up to 88 miles per hour after Marty McFly took freaking 3 miles to get up
Okay.
to
Yeah.
88
Well,
miles
no,
per hour.
hold on, time out. Doc also is what is he doing? He's got the brake and the gas on at the same time, kind of speeding up the RPMs before, so that helps. Now here's the deal: movie magic you've been bringing up. Doesn't he rip up the letter when he gives it to him in 1950 whatever?
Yeah, he tapes it back together.
Oh, is it taped when he gets it out?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, go ahead.
So Marty reacts. Doc drives the plot. Without Doc, nothing happens.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Marty.
That Marty drives the pot?
You could say that Marty is the only reason that it's all to save his life.
It's all to save Marty's life?
Yes, it's all Marty realizes that he just changed something, and that if he doesn't fix it, his parents never get together and he's never born.
Doc's the guide.
He is totally the guy. That's what we've talked about. The guy,
Yeah,
like he
he's
is
the guy.
perfect guy.
Yeah, but I agree. I want Doc to be the answer. There's another word for Doc. Memorable. I don't know.
What would happen if they met him? What would happen if you met yourself?
If I met myself?
Yeah, so like right here, he's watching himself. What would happen if he met himself?
I would like to think I'd be friends with myself.
That's the real question. If you go back in time, would you be
Marcus
friends with
would
yourself?
walk away and go,
That guy's
guy's
all
full
right.
of
That guy. No. He'd be like, that guy's super cool. I haven't met anyone cooler than that guy.
Okay, last note I had was so at the end, right, when he's disintegrating, right, and he can't play the guitar,
yes.
and then the mom and the dad kiss,
Like
and
Coco.
as soon as they kiss, he pops up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was cool.
I thought that was so funny
That was cool.
for many reasons.
I see the imagery that you're going for there. Strong swimmers.
I just thought that was very clever. Like, it was a clever way to depict the situation.
Yeah, who did the score? You know who did the score for this, Rem?
Yeah, I can look it up. but
Man,
it won.
I'm telling you, this music.
I almost
You've got the
said your
score.
mom.
You've got score, but then you've also got Alan Silvestri, who, for context, also did Avengers Endgame, like you mentioned.
Oh wow!
Also did Forrest Gump, and I think he won for Forrest Gump too, if I remember right. He definitely was. Let's look back at
The music?
Oscar noms.
Yes,
It
music.
won, dude. Do you guys remember that Forrest Gump won 6 Oscars?
Yeah, and it beat out Shawshank, right?
What a year!
No, I mean, Shawshank's a better movie than
What a
Forrest
year.
Gump.
Shawshank came out in '94.
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, best director, best actor. Tom Hanks wasn't even nominated for Green Mile. I think they just started. It's kind of like the LeBron effect, where like they're
Got
just
some
like
fatigue.
You can get Tom
There's
anytime.
only like Daniel Day-Lewis is like
He's the
only
only
one that's
two-timer.
won twice.
Male.
That's ridiculous. like that just tells you that it's not actually.
You think it's
fair.
skewed?
Yeah.
You think they're like, that guy's already gotten one?
Yeah.
Have either of you guys seen Michael B. Jordan just won for Sinners, I believe,
like,
right?
Like you're
either
either
of you guys see it
or not.
Nate saw it.
I haven't watched
Nate,
it
you saw
yet.
Sinners? Very, yeah, right. Very demonic, very dark. Yeah, I'd struggle with that, but good for him.
Dude, the trailer that I saw where he has he's playing brothers. He's playing twin
Yeah,
brothers.
because he plays twin brothers.
And in the one scene, you can see the two different personalities. It's very good.
Impressive,
Like, it's
yeah.
very impressive. And you know what I haven't seen that before I knew I had OCD, I didn't think I could handle. Now I think I could, is Split. Because I really like James McAvoy.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
McAvoy? Am I saying that right?
that movie is...
McVoy?
That movie's really dark, too, though.
Oh, is it? See, that's why I didn't think I could handle it.
Yeah.
It just mess with you psychologically.
It's it's that one, and they have like Fracture, right?
I haven't seen Fracture. But
Yeah,
he's got like 20
there's,
personalities.
They're like superhero movies.
Oh, I've seen
like
that one.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. You're talking about Glass.
Glass.
Unbroken. Or, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is. Well, it's in the same...
Unbreakable.
It's in the same...
Unbreakable.
It's
Bruce
in the
Willis.
same universe. Oh, yeah.
Bruce Willis is unbreakable. Samuel L. Jackson is made out of glass.
Yes.
And they're...
Well, Split is in that same universe.
Is it? Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, because it's in my Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
M. Night had some good stuff, had some weird stuff, had some hits, had some misses.
Yeah, well, history's going to change.
So, dude, Marcus,
That's one
so
of
you're
the
saying
quotes.
Reed's argument is that going back and changing the past won't change the future?
Yeah. Because they're not going to, like... The future's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like the way it's described in, in Endgame, where there's all these different threads.
Got it.
You think about when she does that.
So you're only impacting that thread that you are revisiting.
Yeah, but that's where the multiple universes and stuff like that come in. If you think about time travel, because the reality is like, how would you be able to affect something that's already happened?
Those individuals are in a different thread experience. Got it.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to create which is how it just kind of shatters all the multiverse and stuff like that.
What if you just erased all the pages?
I'm sure that most of Reed's understanding comes from Marvel.
Yep.
So
Not bad.
I'm guessing he's not studying
When you guys saw
advanced
Biff
physics.
When you guys saw Biff waxing the car and Marty's dad now giving him a bad time, didn't you feel a little like, oh, that wasn't the point?
Was to make him the B?
Yeah, now he's kind of the...
Yeah, but
I think there's
he's
more
not
of
being
like...
mistreated.
That's true. He's not being... It's almost like you're showing how to treat somebody like that's in that role and also get the good feeling of...
Plus, Biff has his own business.
You hate vengeance.
Biff has his own business.
Brett hates vengeance.
Who's to say
I just
Biff's
don't think
not
it's our job. I don't think it's our job.
Hates revenge.
Who's to say Biff's not successful?
Do you
by the way?
enjoy watching movies with revenge and tragedies even though you don't like it?
I have a hard time
That's all movies.
cheering for...
We write tragedies or comedies. That's all movies.
Now, it depends on how the vengeance shows up. If it... Like, I love movies like... when they've got the chance to absolutely end the person who wronged them and they choose grace and now they get vengeance in a different way.
So
That's
this
my
is-
favorite.
this
Kind of like the Count of
actually-
Monte Cristo.
Yes.
This is actually
Very much.
more. This isn't really vengeance. This is really more karmic.
Right.
Is the way that I
Right,
would
because he's
describe
not...
it.
Yeah, he's not searching for Biff to be...
They don't even know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that I agree with karma, but it would be karmic in nature. By the way, if you like that kind of stuff, highly recommend listening to, reading with your kids, whatever, the Aragon series.
Oh, dude, we started it. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we started it. And
I mean, it takes a while to get through the 4 books, but
I was thinking about this. Is there anything that you think... I guess, Harry Potter, is there anything that can rival Lewis and Tolkien? Because if you look at the most sold novels of all time, or fiction, it's Lewis and Tolkien at the top.
Is it?
It is. And then Harry Potter came along, but that was 30 years ago.
I would have guessed that Harry Potter was at least as popular as...
It is. I'm just saying it's withstood time. Like there. So is like Wing Feather, Aragorn, is there anything being written?
Aragon, you got to remember, the first Aragon book was written by a 16-year-old. And so, like, the writing itself, you can tell, like, the world building and things.
Yeah.
Even with J.K. Rowling, you can see that she doesn't figure a lot of it. Like, she figures it out as she goes along.
Man, maybe you're good at seeing that. I think that's what's so impressive about her writing is I can't see where the web stops.
There's a lot. I mean, we talked about apparition earlier,
yeah.
Right? In the 6th book,
okay,
in order to be able to make a few things work, she comes up with the idea of side-along apparition.
Okay.
Where Dumbledore can take Harry with him and go on side-along apparition.
Why is that necessary?
Well, just to move so that they can get some stuff done at the beginning of the 6th book, right? It also works out in their favor at the end of the 6th book as well.
But let me ask you this: does it not work? Like, is there?
No, it does work. But here's the thing: in the 4th book, when they're going to the Quidditch World Cup, they get up at 3 a.m. and walk for miles and miles and miles
to get to the key,
to get to a port key.
Yeah.
Where they had plenty of people who could have just done side-along apparition to take the other kids. She hadn't thought of these things.
I see what you're saying.
And there's several examples like that. Whereas it seems to me that both Tolkien and Lewis took this world-building approach.
Dude, you say that, but The Hobbit came first, and then they said, can you make a Hobbit 2? And that's when he created Lord of the Rings, which is 3 times the size that still included all the things from The Hobbit. Because I'm reading The Hobbit right now, and I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? So like, I think they did exactly what Rowling did.
But I think Tolkien created the world and built the story through it.
Or I believe
he wrote languages for the.
Marcus, disagree with me if you think, but I believe what you believe too is if one of them came to a decision to make like Rowling did, and she kind of had to go, well, now they would not make that decision.
Yeah,
right.
I can see that.
They would go. You know what? I'm not gonna go.
I got to be consistent.
But I will tell you that like every series has what Marcus is talking about, and what makes Harry Potter elite is the amount. It's very little.
It is.
Like every series has what you're talking about, but like not only her incredible storytelling, but the amount of movie magic, I guess in quotes, that doesn't exist. It's like 10% compared to like 50% in other like movies.
That being said, I have read the Aragon series, and then he came out with a new book called Murtagh.
Yeah.
I think they're underrated.
Really?
As a series.
So do you think like what's keeping someone our age to write the next Harry Potter? Why is it so hard?
I think Elliot's doing it right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
I love it.
Also,
why is it so hard?
Probably harder for books to take off than it was then because there's so many options for kids that age. Yeah. It just in general, I'm sure print is not as easy.
Yeah,
I would assume.
We read the Wing Feather series and I really like it, but they're always on the run in a panic.
Yep,
there's very little character development because they're developing characters while they're on the run. We're just basically learning about the past instead of like developing.
That's true. It's like chapter after chapter. Each chapter has its own struggle, its own arc.
Yeah. Now I did notice this about Prince Caspian because we just finished that. It feels like C.S. Lewis. Maybe I already said this. He writes the whole story and then shares the imagery at the very end. At least in Prince Caspian. Whereas like The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, you're kind of learning these little allegorical lessons along the way. Maybe it's just the presence of Aslan earlier in the book.
Yeah.
But Aslan only comes like at the very end of the book, and then he starts talking about how this matters, and but throughout the whole book, like the first 3/4 of the book is just a kind of a almost a boring story, if I'm being honest.
Prince Caspian.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite one of those is the Dawn Trader.
Is that 6?
Voyage of the Dawn. I think it's 4.
Okay.
I think it's right after Caspian.
Cool.
Yeah.
You see the have you been in the lower school recently? They've got the Final Four brackets for books.
Have I been
cool.
at the new?
Yes.
No, I have not.
What's in it?
So the Final Four right now is Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Something King, Clasp King. It's about snakes.
Okay.
Pilgrim's Progress, and then one I haven't heard of. I'm like, Willow, which one are you going to vote for this week? She's like, oh, definitely the snake one. I'm like, oh, you've read that? She's like, no, people said it's really good.
Oh, no.
I'm like, dude, are you
It's already
serious?
happening.
I'm like, no way. It's up against Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Tell her this is everything wrong with their generation.
Yes. Gosh.
Think about how you could influence the vote for something like that. Like that could be the worst thing in the world, and you just tell every kid it's like, oh, it's super good, it's awesome.
That would be a good lesson, is if you were a teacher, like you told everybody,
No, and then they reveal
a fake
this
book.
wasn't even a book. Yes.
Yeah, and at the end, we want to teach you something.
Actually,
you just voted for something.
Go sit in the
that's not
corner.
even
That's a
book.
really good idea for the librarian over here.
Dude, it would totally work, and it would. You know what? That would be a core memory.
Oh yeah, it would.
Wants it, just tell them it's already checked out.
Yes.
Dude, it's
that's such a good idea.
Put it on hold.
it's on hold forever.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
We're teaching
Here,
lessons.
take
You'd
how
have to account for their ability to get on Amazon. So you'd have to be like, oh no, it's like especially here. Or
Here,
something.
check out How to Lead instead.
All right, memorable how to lead. Memorable.
Where's
Do you
that-
have
did
how
that-
to lead in your
Was
your
that
library?
like was that like a 16?
He doesn't know it, but I played.
put-
it.
you
Was,
threw a
was that
couple
like
in
a
there.
16 seed? Is that what that was?
Yeah, man. It was a first four. First four.
6 Big Tens in the Sweet 16.
I'm just trying to get in.
Listen, here's a thought-provoking question, and it also overlaps with memorable scene. Does Marty invent rock and roll or steal it?
Yeah, that's see,
It-
because he
I don't-
says it's your cousin. Here's the sound you're looking for, and then plays the song that he came up with.
Man, so can you steal something without meaning to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But-
So there's this movie called Yesterday. Have you ever heard of this movie?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes,
So I hate this movie.
I don't like it either.
because it had so much potential and they just completely botched it.
Yeah.
The concept, I actually looked this up.
But the Ed Sheeran scene is funny.
It's good. It's a little far fetched. Like he wouldn't be so depressed about. But
Yeah.
so basically, here's what it is: a struggling musician gets hit by a bus during a mysterious global blackout, wakes up and realizes no one in the world remembers the Beatles ever existed. So what he starts doing is writing the Beatles songs, which any small time musician can just remember Beatles
Yep.
songs because that's how
They're
they
pretty
learn.
simple, yeah.
They're simple songs, simple lyrics, and he becomes this global phenomenon. And the movie, in my opinion, had so much potential to just go places and explore that whole
I think so,
concept.
too.
And they really botched it. It was just kind of a boring movie,
Yep.
and they didn't do much with it. But the concept itself is really interesting to me because that's one of the most memorable movie moments for me is when he's playing, because I play the guitar, so like I love that scene. He's just crushing, he's shredding this guitar, and
Reed
and then
loved it too,
And then
'cause
he
he's
drops the line, your kids are gonna love it. Like that's a great scene, but he steals it. Like that's not his. I mean, he didn't write that, and he knows that.
Yeah, but the guy that ends up writing it
He stole it from Marty.
stole it from Marty.
Yeah, and he didn't
But
know.
Marty did.
Marty gave it to him.
Marty didn't.
gave it to him, but it wasn't out of his own brain.
Marty didn't know that guy was calling somebody who had any influence.
I'm not saying he did it on purpose. I'm just saying he definitely can't take credit for.
Do you think if somebody was like in that moment, Marty? Yeah, he probably would.
So the cooler thing would have been if the movie took the stance that the guy like Marty really did write it fresh.
If
so
it
like
was
in the
his, if it
yeah,
was his,
yeah. So in the first scene when he's playing the song
Yep.
If it
for
was
his
an
local
original
school,
song, that would have been.
He's playing the song. That would have been a better. In my opinion, that would have made the movie better because
Yeah.
he would have played it. Immediately got shut down because that's hard to watch. Like as a kid, even now, like I watch that he plays this song.
You're too loud.
You're too loud. It's over, and that's it. So
like
he walks
the chick
off
from
stage.
Sing.
chick from Sing.
The porcupine.
Yeah. That's Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's too loud.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm a little passionate about that scene. But it would have been cool, like if he wrote the song, got shut down by his own school, goes back in time, and then becomes a global phenomenon.
Rem's
music, by the way.
Rem's
Plays his
favorite.
music.
Yeah.
Rem's favorite scene from.
Although if you're going back in
Go,
time
Johnny,
and
go.
you
No.
know nobody knows it, why not pick a classic?
Because you could be the guy that created the classic, and you would know that.
Rem's favorite scene from
Johnny,
Sing.
go.
When you're talking about everybody trying out. I like my shoes. I like my shoes.
I don't remember that.
No,
That's
when they're
insane.
doing all of the auditions.
Yeah.
And everybody goes through it. They're like, "Come, my lady, come, my lady," and
I like my shoes.
I like my shoes.
Yeah.
I like.
No, but I do like the scene where I play
Dude, Taron Egerton.
Tippy Toes for Piper.
Tippy toes.
I can see your tippy
I
toes,
can
and
see
then
your
Piper
tippy
just goes bananas for that song.
Dude, Taron Egerton, that guy can freaking sing.
He can act too.
He's fantastic in the
Knives Out.
Gentleman. He's
Okay.
not in Knives Out. He's in Gentleman.
he's in Gentleman, or not Gentleman. It's
Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yes.
He's really good in Kingsman, but no, oh gosh, why I cannot think of this musical artist's name that he played.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, no, you won't like it. But
No.
Why do you say you won't like it?
what's his name? He's like the most famous
Yeah,
musician
he plays.
in the history of the world.
He plays Billy.
No.
Not Billy Joel.
Billy Idol. Oh, Shakira.
I'm so mad at myself right now, and the whole audience is yelling at me.
Elton John.
Elton John, one of the
Yeah.
ones that we missed on trivia night. Elton John.
Yeah, we did miss that.
When he,
Rocket Man.
yeah, that's what the song is called.
Rocket Man. Oh, the movie is called.
The movie. And, yeah, he is so good in that
Really?
role and in that movie. But you wouldn't like.
Have
it,
you seen Lip playing Bruce Springsteen?
No, I haven't. Oh, like, is that the
The
one that's coming
person's
out?
name is Lip.
He's Lip in Shameless.
That's the
Sorry.
one. That's the one coming out.
He's
right?
the bear. He's the guy in the bear.
Yeah, that's coming out.
No, it's already out.
It's out. I haven't seen it yet.
The boss. The boss.
You should watch that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Any more additional quotes, hidden gems? Any fun facts?
I got some fun facts when you guys are ready.
Any icing on this cake?
Better get used to these bars, kid.
Ooh,
Thought that
the
was fun
uncle.
when he's talking to his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
What?
There's a really funny.
Just bleep yourself out.
Really funny line. Well, I can't. The whole line is cuss words.
Sounds really funny. Apparently, Ronald Reagan.
I can do it.
Ronald Reagan was amused by Doc Brown's disbelief that an actor like him could become president. I love that line. Ronald
Oh,
Reagan,
it's so
the actor. That he had a projectionist stop and replay the scene because I guess they're watching this at the White House. He also seemed to enjoy it so much that he made a direct reference to the film in his 1986 State of the Union address. As they said in the film Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh,
You know
Cold
what
War.
else? You know what else is interesting though about that is the more interesting part for me that Doc says after that is because everyone is on TV. They need to have an actor who's president, like someone who looks good, who's on TV. I thought that was because
TV
because
was
sometimes
around.
I think that Donald Trump like runs the government like a reality TV show. And I just find it funny that he like that's a big part of his life.
was it
reality
TV new with John F. Kennedy? That's one of the reasons he beat Richard Nixon.
I mean, that was the
It
first
was
televised
newer,
debate.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
black and white.
That was a good looking dude.
And that was the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s. So it would have been just a few years after this. They're all just getting TVs
Yeah, I'm sure they're just like
for
getting
the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't think about that. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
When you're voting on a president before mass media,
Well,
You're not. Yeah. I mean, people didn't even know that Franklin Delano Roosevelt was in a wheelchair.
They didn't do posters with his.
Nope.
They just did his mug. They wanted power. They wanted him to look powerful.
Yep.
And back then too, the press
Wouldn't word travel fast if he gave like a State of the Union address?
The press was like, I think a little more. I don't want to use the word respectable, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the press was the press actually continued this on, right? Like they wouldn't ever show him.
Yes,
well,
that's what I'm
they were
saying.
a government
They
union.
were in on it.
So Turn, Marcus, you got to watch Turn because
I
it
know.
shows the beginning
What's it
of
on?
like the printing press, Prime.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think it's on Netflix now.
I think it, and then also one of the seasons is on Hulu. It's you're forced.
Yeah, they really screw you over
They
on
do.
season 3. They want
Dude,
you to
it's
find
like
it.
well,
One
you're
season?
one of the
No,
seasons.
it's all on Netflix now. It's all on Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right. Either way, it doesn't matter. By the way, it could be on a service you've never heard of. Buy it.
But this dude's got
Watch
a
it.
printing press in the bottom of his bar, and it's like he's got redcoats in the top, and he's running propaganda out of his bar, and
Yep.
he's bought on both sides.
Yep.
And that's the beginning of, it's the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all true.
Yeah.
Like, it's all verified. I love that show. Turn.
Give me a milk chocolate. All right. Darn. Where's that kid? Darn. 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 He just keeps looking at different watches. So funny. Great Scott.
Great Scott.
That's my lines. Oh, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Yeah. What are you doing, Biff?
You guys remember the sticker on the back of Doc's truck, what it says?
Out of time.
Out of time.
One nuclear bomb can ruin your whole day.
Oh, does it? Out of time must have been the license plate on the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I did like the Star Trek. So I liked that when he goes and he's the alien for his dad, he mixes up Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yes.
And I just imagine the people in 1985 where there's this like feud
Yes.
of Star Wars
Yeah.
and Star Trek being so
Dude, you had to
that you
choose.
combined the two.
You had to choose. You had to choose back then. That was like, Bloods and Crips for those people.
But
right.
it's movie and TV, right?
Well,
Did Star Trek ever do a movie?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Chris Pine.
It just feels like apples. I don't want to
I
say
kind of
apples and
enjoyed those
oranges.
movies.
I've never seen the Star Treks or
I saw,
Battlestar.
the first time I
Galactica.
saw the Star Trek movie with Chris
Black
Pine
Bear
was
Battlestar
09,
Galactica.
09
when you were watching movies alone.
when I used to go finish training on Saturday and I would go to the theater by myself
Yep.
and watch a movie. That's
Good
my
times.
And then I'd start answering PDI
Did you have
calls.
PDI in the movie theater?
That was 6 kids ago.
What would happen was I would sit at the very edge of the theater
Walk out.
so that like at the end of
I've
the movie
heard
when
this
the-
story
when the
so many
PDI
times. I
calls
feel like
come
I'm
in.
sitting next to
you
him
did.
when he
You
did
did
this.
branch right. You did it right. You really did.
All right, one more fun fact before we rate. 2010, during a cast reunion, Michael J. Fox said the strangers called him McFly constantly. Fox said that the most remarkable instance was when he was in a remote jungle in the South Asian country located between China and India in the eastern Himalayas. A group of Buddhist monks passed him, and one of them looked at Fox and said, Marty McFly.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
He
Here's a mess-
still looks so similar, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Even though
It's pretty crazy. His body's being like riddled with his disease, and he's still
Yeah.
like, and he's raised billions for Parkinson's.
I know.
Oh
man.
wow.
Billions.
Wow, that's a big number.
With a B. Yeah. But like,
he seems like a good dude.
did you see Gosling was on the Kelsey podcast?
No.
It's a really good one.
Have you guys seen his new movie yet?
New Heights, you're saying?
No,
the brothers?
It just came out like yesterday.
Yeah, have you seen it yet?
No, we're not like you and Jessica, dude. Have you seen it?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, but
on my list.
It looks good. It's got like really good ratings.
I think so.
Anyway, he says no matter where he goes, someone thinks they're funny and says he's a liability at cornerback. He's like-
I would for sure say that to him.
He's like, no matter what accolades I get, what nominations, awards, it doesn't matter. I'm still a liability at cornerback.
Yeah, I would say that. That would 100% be me.
How are Margot's feet? Rating time.
How are Margot's feet?
How are feet? I am an 8.6.
Sublime.
sublime. We watched that the other night. I said, Kels.
You watched it
Yes.
for fun?
Yes, I said, Kels. I always choose because I think I know what's best for this family. What do you want to watch? I will put on anything you want.
No way.
So she goes. So we passed Barbie. I go, you want to watch Barbie? She goes, I'll watch Barbie. And I go, all right, rock paper scissors. And I lost.
Oh no,
Dude,
I was like, because I was like Batman.
I'd be
It was
like best out of 3.
It was Batman or Barbie. It was literally Batman or Barbie. It was like we're 12 again.
Dude, now
And
that I'm watching
I
it
used
to
to
make
crush-
fun of it, and I enjoy. I would love watching it.
I said I'll watch it if we don't have to watch the last 20 minutes
That's fair.
because it's funny up until that point.
Cut it off at the monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks. We all fall asleep at that point. Batman versus Barbie, though. I used to crush her in rock, paper, scissors. I cannot beat her now. She's got me figured out.
Do you have tendencies?
Says in your head.
Everyone does. If you play best of 3, I can almost guarantee I can beat both of you in
I
best
don't
of
have
3.
Oh
tendencies.
no way.
Yeah.
I don't have tendencies.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
This is great podcast content.
Right.
This is how we're going to sign off. I haven't given my rating yet.
I'm an 8.6.
I haven't given mine either.
I'm an 8.
Yeah, I'm an 8.2.
You ready?
Ready? Yep.
Now on shoot,
Yep.
and you go through all 3. Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tied up. Oh,
Got you.
Oh,
What'd I tell you?
Remington beats
Best
him.
of 3.
Remington
Best of
beats
He
him.
3.
did give me, and here's what's fun. I got him on the first one.
That's how you.
So I think
but that's
he's-
why you got to do best of 3.
I think that's
The first one says everything.
No, but you're proving your psychology here. Have you learned about me?
100%.
Got me. Maybe I'm just
100%.
setting you up for
You
the
don't
rest
think
of your
people
life.
have tendencies? You don't think you know so much about someone if they win or if they lose on the first one, what they're going to do on the second and third? I know you believe this.
Yeah, I probably do think that. I just don't think I have tendencies.
Rem didn't believe I was bold enough to do scissors, and I proved him right. We'll see you next time, Chef. Usual suspects, seductive poisoning, drink the Kool-Aid.